Hi guys, today I am going to be opening two very special Schleich horses. They are both portrait horses of real horses. This one on the left is a horse owned by Harlow Luna White, and the horse on the right here is a horse owned by Daphne Draaft Door. They are both pretty big YouTubers, but surprisingly I hadn't heard of either of them before these figures were released. I possibly might have seen them around on YouTube before, but not consciously that I was aware of. But anyway, I'm super excited to open these two. As far as I'm aware, they're exclusive models to the countries that the creators are from, so this one is a UK exclusive and this one is a Netherlands exclusive. And yeah, I really want to open these guys now, so I am going to start with this UK one, and this is Harlow Luna White's horse called Popcorn. So let's open him. And there we have our little Popcorn figure. And yeah, I have seen some photos of the real horse. This is the real Popcorn, and from here you can see his face marking is very similar. It looks very adorable. I think they got that face marking really nice on there. It looks nice and accurate. I really love this mint green kind of colour scheme on him. It really suits him nicely, and I can see he's kind of got those colours in the photo as well. So it's nice that that's been carried into the model. As for the mould, I think this mould looks really cool as a Palomino as well. So yeah, I think he's really adorable. I love all his hooves and everything. Oh yeah, it's so cool. And then we've also got this little note. It says, "Hey, it's me, Harlow. I'm so happy for the first ever figure of my beautiful Palomino pony Popcorn, which I created with Schleich. I hope you love him as much as I do, Harlow." Oh, yes, I do love him. Oh, he's such a pretty boy. He does have lovely markings. Oh, how adorable. So yeah, really pleased with him as a model, and the design of the horse is lovely. So yeah, love him a lot. From the adverts, I think this model is also been released in Ireland, so he's technically a UK and Ireland exclusive horse. But yeah, that is him, and he is gorgeous. So now I'm going to move on to our Netherlands horse, which, as you can see in the background, he came with a couple of extras, which this boy did not come with. I believe the very first of these models were actually released at Toys, which is the Horse of the Year show here in the UK. I did see some photos online, and I think he may have come with a card that was similar to that if you got him at Toys, but he's now being released at Smith's Toys, and yeah, I think you just get him like this from Smith's. He's also a Smith's Toys exclusive, I forgot to mention that part, so I believe the only toy shop you can get him from is Smith's Toys. But yeah, I think that's it for him, so let's see the other boy. So this boy is a Netherlands exclusive horse, I believe, but someone on Instagram very kindly helped me obtain one. So I am very grateful to them. Thank you so much. So I'm going to assume that all the writing here is in Dutch, which unfortunately I do not speak Dutch. So yeah, I'm gonna apologize in advance if I pronounce any of this wrong, because I don't know Dutch, I'm sorry. So this is Daphne's horse, and I tried to look up how to say his name, but it was on the auto dubbing translate thing, so every time it said his name, it said it slightly differently. So I'm still not really sure how to pronounce his name. In my head, I've been calling him Uria, but I don't know if that's correct. But I'll just have to stick with that for now. But yeah, I'm super excited to open him because he looks so pretty already. So let's open him. Here we go. And oh my gosh, his colour is so pretty. Wow, just look at that brown. It's got such lovely shading. So yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of photos of the real horse around, and the background here, there's a couple, and then we've also got another one on this tag. So you can see they've translated that to his little face marking. He's obviously quite a dark horse, but just the shading they've given him just makes him really stand out so nicely. So yeah, really impressed with the shading. He's got his little Schleich tag too, and this extra tag, which unfortunately I can't read because I can't read Dutch. I'm gonna assume it says something similar to the other one. Okay, so I've got a translation app here, but it's not entirely accurate. It says something along the lines of, "Hi, Daphne here. My dream has come true. My dear Uria is now a real Schleich horse." And then something with Schleich has been specially designed for you. It's not translating very well, but yeah, that's very cool still. Oh, that's so lovely though. That's so sweet to have like these little portraits of real horses. Right, and then I also managed to get these two extra things with the Schleich Uria, because the person who found them for me managed to get them from Daphne Draaft Door's shop. So he also came with this certificate, which I think is really cool. And I really love the fact that they did this. And now I'm kind of missing the fact that I don't have one for the popcorn, but never mind. As far as I'm aware, they didn't do one of these for popcorn. But yeah, I think this is really cool. As I said, I can't speak Dutch, but using the translation, I think it says something along the lines of, "We proudly present this certificate as proof of ownership of your own Schleich Uria. Congratulations." And then it's got name, model number, and released in. And then we also got this little one, and there is something on the back of this one. And the translation isn't that great on this one, but it says something along the lines of, "How nice that you are the owner of your own Schleich Uria. I am very proud that my horse is now a real Schleich figure. My dream has become a reality." And then it kind of goes on to explain how you can share a photo of your Schleich Uria on Instagram and tag Daphne in, which I think is really cool. It's nice to have those little extras with it, I think. So yeah, really love that they did that. But yeah, I think it's so cool, especially if you're familiar with the horses or the YouTubers behind this. Unfortunately, I was not, but especially if you're already familiar, it's super cool to have like a model of the real horse. So yeah, there we have our Popcorn and Uria, who I think are both absolutely adorable. I think they've gone into nice detail on both of these models, like especially the face marking on Popcorn I love, and the shading on Uria I think is really cool. So yeah, I'm so happy to have these guys as part of my collection. But yeah, I really love both of these models, and I'm kind of now wondering if we're gonna get more horses like this. The first one that came out was the Uria one, and I was pretty surprised when he came out because I wasn't expecting Schleich to do any portrait horses. And then the Popcorn one was announced, and I was like, oh wow, there's another one. So yeah, I especially wasn't expecting them to be announced like so closely together. So it's kind of making me curious to see if they've got any other ones planned. But anyway, I think they did a really great job on bringing these two horses to life, and I just love these models. So yeah, if you can find them, I would recommend them. that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this one, you might enjoy my other unboxing I did recently of the exclusive winter horse. So feel free to check that out. In the meantime, I'll see you in another video soon. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye!